my favorite Bruce album is his Country Sunshine album that came out in I think it was 2001. And and Kelly had just had their first kid. I think when I got the album, I had just had my first kid. And there's
her big sister.
Yeah, Gracie. There's something about that album that it's less sad and bleak. Some of his songs are Bruce's songs are really sad and bleak. And they're awesome. I love a good sad song. You know, we love sad songs. But the Country Sunshine album had almost like this filter on it.
Yeah.
Where there was sadness and there was retrospection, but it wasn't quite so.
It was Country Sunshine.
It was. Yeah, it really was. But there's a lot
of... It's a good title.
Well done. Now, it didn't hurt that it was the first album that I know of that Kelly was featured on a Bruce album.
Yeah.
Which, for me, that's a big deal. Because I'm a huge Kelly Willis fan. You know
I look back and I think that she's been married to him pretty much since his first album.
Yes.
She at one of the songs on his first album, it said featuring Kelly Willis.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's when I love that album and that he's able to take something that where you have those emotions, but because of where he was at his life, he was kind of looking back. And it was kind of the same for me. What do I want? The things that I've learned from this point in my life. What do I want to pass on to my kids? What do I want to say? Oh, I did this. This was a bad choice. Don't do this. Or no, this was something that was really, I grew up doing this. Let's, pass that on to the next generation. And I feel like that's there's several of those songs in there that really, I don't know, I connected with at that point. And I don't know, I'm not one to judge and say best albums and things like that. And I know you don't like to ever put a best on a label on anything or favorite, but for me, that was my favorite album just because of the way that I connected with it at that time in my life.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with putting the label best. I just have a hard time doing it. I can never pick.
He has a lot to choose from.
Yeah,